There we go. So we should be good here. Uh, the plan for today's stream is to go run through Patch's quest line, get the volcano whip, get the bull goat armor set, and just do his quest line. There's currently a really big storm outside, so if the stream just randomly ends, I lost power. So yeah, let's get into it. Damn, shorty, my bad. Hey, what the fuck? Go on, tell me where I am. I already know. Okay, so first, the Markwater Cave in Limgrave. Where the fuck is that? That's one at Eggheel Lake, right? Oh no, that's the one. Oh, I've been here. Alright, should be good to go right there. Probably drop down.
Oi! You there? Could you
Shut up,
help us
dog.
out,
Nobody fucking cares. I can survive that. Easy, bro. Yeah, this is goofy up here. Hey, screw it. Wow. This dude sucks. Alrighty. I don't think he's gonna be in this cave. Now that I think about it. Scenic Isle site of grace. Well, let's just check and find out. Worst comes to worst, I'll just kill the boss down here. Wow, thanks. Not even gonna buff for this. Oh, maybe he is still here.
Thought
He
you'd
is.
just help yourself to a man's personal belongings, huh? You scheming little thief! The gods demand repentance! Cough up your coins, all of it!
Yo, what? You guys got that spam thing?
Wait, please! I surrender! White flag and all! Well, finally come round, have you? I knew you would. You're a man of reason. Through and through.
Don't fucking do that shit. Bro, stop. I just want to talk to
Well, what do you know? Now, how did I took you for a demi-human. An innocent water under the bridge. Now we're squid. A true man of reason. I'm Patches, tarnished like you, only free. Only for now. Those retired soldiers, in exchange for my, well, but honestly, this looting rat, frankly, I'm ready to wash my hands. So don't be, I'll be ready to wheel and deal. Don't forget to pop back. I'll be ready to.
Oh, I could buy Margaret's shackles from him. Whoops.
Well, nice if all a bit ad hoc and welcome where you won't need a ring. Yeah. Now they're all supplied. I mean, but it hardly matters. They're all foot soldiers. Work to the. Well, just something I'm saving as thanks for a very valuable customer. But then again, and besides, huh?
Oh shit.
Cheers for that.
I don't want to accidentally aggro him though. Hey, buddy.
Oh, well, it's me. I'm still in business. Now I'm my only supplier. So I haven't got much. But everything here is Hatch's Emporium. By the way, have you met that girl, Raya? She's a strange one. Not that it's... If she rings your bell... You're making your way to the Earth. Well, I heard something that might help. Have you ever seen an Iron Virgin? The clunky contraption's a whirlwind that long ago. And get this. A surviving virgin sits at the bottom of the big water wheel in the Academy of Rhea Lucaria. Its transpositional power so right, it'll chuck you out straight at the base of the Erd tree. Oh yeah, there's a savant. Cheers for that.
Okay, so he is still here, so I'm gonna go farm real quick. I only need like 5,000, so just kill like 2 or 3. Alright.
Hello again. Cheers for that.
First mountain going to a campsite. Oh shit. I gotta go to Volcano Manor. Honestly, I don't really need the bull goat armor. It's like, yeah, fuck it. I mean, I'm going to Volcano Manor anyways. Damn, I got a long way to go. Dang, what the fuck? Man, you wild, bro. Is it? Oh, yeah. Army. The Army is the oldest branch of the U.S. military, since it has its roots in the Continental. It was formed on the 14th of June, 1775, to fight against the British for independence during the American Revolution. Right after the Revolutionary War, the Continental Army was disbanded and the U.S. Army was created on the 3rd of June, 1784. It's the land service branch, and its purposes are to protect U.S. land and support national policy. It's also the largest branch of the U.S., with around 1 million soldiers, even though it's one of the strictest ones, and needs
its 10 weeks of basic training. The Army is currently divided into four components: the regular Army, the Army Reserve, and the Army National Guard. The regular Army is the full-time component of the Army. The soldiers serve as their primary occupation, and they are the most readily available force for immediate response to any global crisis or military requirement. The Army Reserve and National Guard offer soldiers the opportunity to serve part-time while maintaining a civilian career, and they typically focus more on support roles and specialties such as medical, legal, engineering, and logistics. Navy. The U.S. Navy is the most powerful in the world and the largest by tonnage at 4.5 million tons in 2021. It's the third largest of the United States military service branches in terms of personnel, with around 350,000 soldiers. The Navy is the second oldest branch of the U.S. military, its predecessor, the Continental Navy, being created just 4 months after the Continental Army, and it had great contributions to the American Civil War by blockading the Confederacy, and in World War II by defeating Imperial command. Its mission is to recruit, train, equip, and organize and deliver combat-ready naval forces in conflicts and wars while maintaining security and deterrence through sustained forward presence. The last part is especially important nowadays, since it's one of the most used branches for deterrence and instigating fear in the enemy. For example, by sending aircraft carriers near their territory. Just like the Army, you also need 10 weeks of basic training to join them. Air Force. The Air Force was originally created as a part of the U.S. Army branch in 1907, but it became its own branch in 1947, making it the second youngest branch. Its priorities consist of asserting air dominance and providing intelligence, such as reconnaissance, target acquisition, etc. It offers huge help to land forces, both assuring that they're not attacked by enemy air forces and attacking enemy land forces in position. So this is the most funded branch of the U.S. military, $260 billion, and some say it has the best location, facility, and quality of life, calling it Air Force. The Air Force also uses cyber, offering cyber defense to U.S. networks and potentially attacking enemy ones. The 8.5 weeks of basic training to get into it, and the culture is focused on pilots, seeing them as the commanders of the Army, while all the other positions are seen as support for them. Marine Corps. The Marine Corps is organized under the Department of the Navy and is considered to be one of the most respected basic training. Its motto is Semper Fidelis, always faithful and last. It's the work of the reinforcement of the celebrating every day of the November with the first slice of bacon, the oldest who in turn has thought the youngest. They focus on tipping the security and previous work. They're one of the quickest reactors regarding most U.S. enemies. Their basic training is considered to be one of the hardest and longest. They're close to people. They also have a cultural review. Some say they have a historical competitive relationship funding with some of their people. Coast Guard. Coast Guard is a maritime law enforcement both domestic and international water. Just like the Navy, its personnel are assigned all over the world. Forces continue to deploy both literal and through water. It also saves people's lives in water, intervenes in natural disasters like tsunamis, and intercepts illegal migration in the way. During peacetime, the Coast Guard operates under the U.S. Department of Homeland Security, while in wartime, it can be transferred to whole or part of the U.S. Department of the Navy by order of the President or by act of Congress. Their basic training is 8 weeks long, making it one of the shortest ones. Space Force. The Space Force is the youngest branch of the military, having been signed into law by President Trump in 2019. This makes them the first new independent military service since the Army Air Force, reorganized as the U.S. Air Force in 1987. It's organized under the Department of the Air Force, and it's the smallest branch, just around 8,600 military personnel and 77 spacecraft. It traces its roots to the beginning of the Cold War, the first military space program starting in 1945, and they have participated in every conflict ever since, especially the Persian Gulf War. Official mission is to provide freedom of operation for the United States in, from, and to space. They currently have the shortest basic training, 7.5 weeks. If you want to discuss this video or suggest an idea for the next one, join my Discord. Link in the description.
At Mint Mobile, we like to do the opposite of what the big wireless does. They charge you a lot. They charge you a little. That's because the sword is made out of like blue light or some shit. Huff and Steeple, Dark Blue Great Sword, Original Spear. Welcome back to another high quality, high octane, high fructose corn syrup, whatever this video is. It's been almost a full year and no actual paid DLC that expands the single player story in any way, and it's almost January, so subscribe to my fun. I wanted to do it understood. I just couldn't do it funny. That was what that sucked. You guys want me to do the cool halberd Beyblade thing where I spin my spear really fast and it looks like a helicopter? Done several times already. Using different data. That's so funny, right? Well, how about an ad? They listed as a free-to-play World War II FPS title that manages to stand out amongst the crowd of grand, underdeveloped assets. And there's a huge focus on historical action. All equipment, uniforms, vehicles, and even the maps you were fighting on were all made with genuine care and attention to historical reality. Every soldier you unlock is personalized with console players can limit their preferences. Other console players, the listed really has some of the most detailed skills from any game of this nature that I've seen in quite a while. Squad system made it is a great replay system that makes every match you're going to play really unique in its own way. The gameplay isn't perfect, and that's kind of essentially all said and done now. Something about the general shakiness really creates this environment of struggle that I feel like a lot of war-based titles are just completely missing. It's really great right now on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC. There's two bonus downloaded from comment, including days medium time, cool weapons, and several unique orders to this battle. So, critical dudes. Again, if no one has more, I think because no one even needed it. If there was a new thing that they leveling up a bit quicker, I would have given that one. Yes, exactly. Well, here's the idea, my friend. First up is the Crimson Crystal Cube. There are actually two of these. One you combine with the rotation counter goal, which will like first crystals right next to the actual glass. The second one will find and next to the minor mercury and the actual outskirts and the ways by different concentration. How do you feel when you try to use this for hours? That's not okay. If the skill is having a 100% pop off, which will about the time. Different ways to a castle as evil them are regarded by bosses or skill or like an avatar and that go to the plate, take them up, stand them down, let that go out. I just fucking know I'm crazy. Strategists take care about min-maxing take advantage of those games so just give you exactly what it does. Have more problems than that, but it's like a lot of things that we see in the it's like how you one thing that they fall back but also because it has the audacity of waiting to the back. What would have been if I would also put in that. So instead of using it as awkward to go down out there, I can see it having better I just want that you see it being used as you're already selling gold based on it, and less views or some things, and whatever they put us, and one things on legs, this probably won't be the length of the anyways. So I hope you guys are willing to settle for what seems because that's all I can see myself doing. And now I will go to the opposite end of the list with the Crimson Burst 2. This heals 7 HP second over the course of 3 minutes. And stacked with the West 3000, it was great with opening hardware and uplifting automatically. You really just want to make sure nothing can go up. So it drops you emergency that turn and it's about and the fact that you can get it to like this one, this early is extremely important. There's enough reason to counteract the erosion problem. And that used to be a stable region option, also to live good there. 7 HP doesn't sound like a lot. Try it out. It's a lot. Just try it out. I can't do label the point enough that you get this with the fucking seed. It's pretty much the beginning of the game. Kind of good. That amount of region, honestly, just it is a good thing. It's strong enough to counter just about any damage to serve and I'm a long percentage of my base, and it's being able to mitigate poison damage using its comfortably into level status quo for I'm just going to be real with you, it's one of the most broken features. And considering I'm constantly outsupplying my other people for all their damage, just because they're for the big numbers, I think that should be quite a lot. The Queen's build here could be 15% of your max stamina. That could have been all I had to say to sell you on it, but in case it didn't sink in, I'll explain. Stamina has much more application in this game than just giving you X amount of attacks before you have to stop and get your movement for a couple of seconds. A high stamina count is critical in first field builds and are commonly used alongside guard, talismans, and other stamina boosting tools. Not to mention most of these tools have individual limits, which is more than enough time to beat the most big bosses. You can continue the barrage kill on short bows for a good few hits longer. Spells that are able to be cast in succession cast for a good or so longer. This benefit is shared with most weapons, actually. If you're trying to buy a weapon then this only magnifies the benefit you're going to get from it. The green burst crystal here coincides with other standards but whereas the green skill tier is commonly used in more builds, the green burst tier is known for just about everything. Generally, the green weapon that has the role of fading
Oh shit, that was a trophy.
A pretty massive improvement to any stat in the game, and even in some cases they get places as well. There are plenty of weapons, giant swords, and hammers taller than the right at the start of the game that have mega high stat requirements, and equally so for the big show. Surprise! I'm writing them both in the same paragraph because they're the same exact goddamn thing. The Great Axe, for instance, has the high asking price of 30 strength despite being one of the first weapons. Even considering weapon affinities, if you try to squeeze out extra damage from that using the dexterity not here isn't that same thing when you start thinking. You're giving both these pretty early, and I think that's completely fair. These skills are here to help you find that weapon you're going to fit in the game. Once you found it, these skills will be a good use to you. Okay, and now for the part where I explained why I ranked these two separately and why I didn't just group all four of them together. I mean, I know I'm related to the fuck said these separately. So I'm ranking this stage higher and one. The intelligence and faith monsters have the same benefits I like with the others, being the fact that you can use them to access sorceries and communications with characters would otherwise be able to cast. However, it does come with the added benefit of applying certain weapons as well. It is the most goddamn annoying thing in the world. Goes to very specific stats, and then finding the weapon you really want is only to discover it has this weird third stat. You can't even say it doesn't make sense, because the sword is made out of like or something. The Puff and Steeple, Dark Root, Great Sword, Ritual Spear, all really popular examples, as they not only require a decent amount of dex, but also a third intelligence type. Additionally, some in-game spells and catalysts have stat requirements that climb all the way to 60. Golden spells can be accessed much easier, and the way spells are set up in this game have lots of different catalysts that scale with stats you put into spell. All you now is my pay master is a set would be complete.
It's actually completed your goal. Why not earn your associate degree?
Alright, next up is the Opaline Armour. Holy shitting hell, this thing is unstoppable. All forms of damage down by 15%. That's pretty much 4 extra talismans per row. The later stretch of the game has way too many elemental bosses, and this crystal tier pulls a solid amount of weight against just about all. Having a utility like this is doubly useful against enemies that do multiple types of damage, like dragons. Ever since 1.06, physical damage negation has been added to its existing effect, reading the item description is actually pretty good. It's great on tanks, it's great on squishy little sorcerer featherweights that can't handle being squeezed on, much less in case making a giant axe. And all that extra defense allows you to wear whatever armor set you want without having to worry about suboptimal defense. It does stack with boiled crab and other physical defense balances, so if you actually want to boost your physical damage negation up to like 60%, which you totally can. It's just a huge ass defense boost across the board. I'm not sure what else to say about it other than you may not know it, you may not want to know it, but you need it. This speckled art here is a solid resistance boost for all status elements. I don't really know if it's just our collective lack of imagination. I really wish I knew this, but I'm getting really tired of being told of all the different ways that you charge basic rocks, so I can only imagine how many like. But this behind the skill is it's very useful in like 3 instances. The second phases of Mog and Marine don't involve a lot of status concepts and be somewhat mitigated using the sphere, but I'm pretty sure not a single enemy or area or anything in the game involves multiple status or I feel like it would be much less of a hassle to put on one of the more talismans depending on what you're about to get. It does have the added benefit of removing false status buildup, which, okay, sure, that's cool, but once again, a little bit of foresight, and you can probably find another consumable or item or something that does the exact same thing with only 1 or 2 ailments. Because an enemy that inflicts multiple status ailments at once is 1, bullshit, and 2, terrifying. One major benefit I can think of is that combining this with the hard sword can make a good oh shit button where there are just too many things going on and your attention is split between like 57 different things and you just want all your problems to be over. I can understand that certain builds or certain runs may want to require specific items and so maybe you're foregoing other options or reasons, but some crystal heals are extremely unique and offer buffs that just aren't seen anywhere else. And I hate to see one of those slots go to waste just because didn't have anything else in your inventory that could handle it. The Leaden hard here is the cornerstone example of why you shouldn't fall in love with potential. Any use it may have outside of PvP could be outdone pretty consistently by other choice boosting tools like Endure, especially considering the quick drop on. Even in PvP, I can't think of use this over other options anyway. Endure is only 3 seconds and that feels too short for some situations, but 10 seconds is by no means going to be boosting voids is one of those graduating mechanics where bringing the active time enough to make it over time. Basically 10 seconds is too little to activate 60 seconds, and if that happens, then this will immediately become the most coveted nothing else really enjoy. I suppose it can be nice to captain some spells and skills that involve active times between 3 and 10 seconds. Most of those have to do with holding down the button in some way, like Beaver's Wheel, Crystal Bond, Unendurable Frenzy, just to name a few examples. I think I'll stick to Endure despite the shorter duration, just because it's more reactionary. It has a nice defense boost, and I can see it working more for me personally. But at the end of the day, this is a situational tool at best. Whether it's 10 or 60 seconds, voice boosting without at least some kind of damage negation increase is just a recipe for getting it killed, no matter how good you think you are at the game. The Magic Shrouding Cracked Gear. One of the best options you'll probably ever be given from the Crystal Gear. One being there are so many different sources of magic damage you would never even expect that get boosted by this gear. 2, it's technically a unique buff that can't be found anywhere else, meaning it can't stack with anything you want. Anything that deals frostbite also deals magic damage. Adira's Windblade, Daemon Ice Storm, magic damage. Blood Green Ritual, magic damage. After hit sorceries, magic damage. Gravitas, or any variation of it, magic damage. You can't leave your house for work in the morning without stepping in a ton of magic damage this buff. Additionally, it can boost both magic and cold affinity elements, magic pots, and even incantations that deal magic damage, like Smaragd's Glintstone Trap. Its function is as basic as you can imagine, but the fact that it works and stacks with pretty much anything else you have access to is what makes it a good tier review above its competition. When considering the core shrouding craft tiers, this one and the magic tier are more than likely what tiers you want. Not because the lightning tier doesn't pull a great or anything, but because these 2 tiers are the only ones that seem to affect way more types of attacks than what's possible. Similarly to how the magic tier affects aberrant sorceries, cold affinity weapons, and other attacking sources of magic damage, the flame tier affects black flame, flimsy flame, and other sources of fire damage like spark arrow. Using them together is generally a fun. I don't know why I'm calling it it wasn't, but hey, if you're a fan of the sword of light and flame, that actually might not be the worst strategy. It also works with magma sorceries and fire damage weapon skills like taking flame. Once again, a simple function with no complexity or loopholes, it's straight up damage increase for everything fire and absolutely nothing else. And that is precisely what makes it so wonderful. I followed suit with my option on magic gear here and give it this one. Okay, so no, this gear is not bad. It's not by any stretch of the imagination. I'm only saying that to mitigate any damage I could have done by not talking this one up like the other two shrouded trees before. This one seems more like a high thing. And that's because the Lightning Craft Tier never had you asking what it was. I had the surprise of finding out the magic gear worked with having a source of effect. Similar to Fire, I'm unaware of how much different magic controls for, and there are a lot of different approaches. This one had a gear other similar items. Depending on the stats you get full. That one is very good source actions delivering twice the benefit from the ability to lightning and fire damage, so it's not like it didn't survive its too. But if anything, it's just a fairly custom how you fire stuff. But you can't even figure out what it wants to scale with. It should be common knowledge at this point that holy damage is probably the last one you want to ever get stuck with. This is the holy shrouded craft here, so holy damage from all sources are increased, which means everything from holy water pots to sacred affinity weapons to fucking Hail Mary. Don't get me wrong, some holy weapons actually hit hard enough to draw massive benefit from this tier, like the Golden Order Greatsword or Malekith's Black Blade. It's just the amount of enemies in this game with holy resistance out the ass is edging on the border of unreasonable. The entire endgame has an enormous surplus of holy enemies. Elfile and Langdella practically brimming with the enormous units. The last half hour of the game might as well be a boss rush mode against the Vatican. The Holy Craft tier is functionally identical to the other three, so if you're grading it on that alone, the rate
Oh, I think it's this path. I think that's where I want to get to, so I have to go up. Go up there. Probably to the Earth Tree Gazing Hillside of Grace. Here we go.
But one of the major consequences of signing up for a holy build is this massive wall waiting for you up here. Even if we're talking from a PvP perspective, incantations like Elden stars wouldn't receive a huge benefit from it anyway, since most of the usage starts for panic rolling and not heavy damage rolling. That means the only other large advantage this tier could possibly give you, which is to make your fight even better and more realistic. So, yes, we're going to invest in speed round and this, but otherwise, that has hard time. I know I'm going around this but let me explain the true powers of life. Stormbard's Dragon Gear does an extra 30% damage to anything. targets, Melania, dragons, just shit. Literally, they can be not good. If you want to combine this with Frag Blade or something, then essentially just target some poor asshole for 30 seconds and flat out just stop him from playing the game. I think this is already pretty obvious to most players, but the amount of stance blade damage you can do per swing ultimately depends on the size of your weapon. Most colossal swords and weapons will obviously do the most stance damage, therefore you're going to get way more positive results using this gear on a build with a massive hammer than you will a little regular and hammer though can still be plenty of benefit, just in case you're attached to a certain play style that doesn't result in seconds just slow it down, especially in boss battles. This translates to around. This skill's advantages don't just stack as anything and everything in your build that does stance damage is increased by 30%. Weapon skills like random weapon, graphical, like now like snap, find time to the right fight, and that is going to something tells me that's all there. So I give it a chance. Despite craft skill in some cases, I was probably first for a lot of people. It was my first foray into the one-shot race right after I had some limits, and I'm really trying not to let my own bias get in the way of the bottom line. The reality is, it's a tier that benefits absolutely everything a little bit. If you can master the art of timing target attacks on the boss, this tier will only make you more unstoppable. 10% extra damage doesn't sound like a lot, and admittedly, if you're able to do it, this tier is very easy to weapon of a build that works target. Compares well with many different gears like the Ocarina and Wedding Car series, as well as the Stone Bar series. In here, Irongar Aeronautics, the game's been out for 3 years. I'm not going to mansplain it how to run the car. The only reason I'm giving this a yes, it can hurt, but it is true and it is necessary. That this tier does not do anything involving weapon skills, targetable spells, or magic projectiles that come from cards. This stuff is strictly limited to cards heavy from a standard weapon. And I think that's okay, because if it did use all of those things, it would also stack with God Gear, creating a very specific meta where every approach to any obstacle involves standing still and charging up a spirit shot in 30 seconds. And that doesn't sound like a very exciting way to play the game. The Thorny Craft here has an item description that's a little misleading, and I feel it's really people for the price. It has the same Eleanor's first-time description line as the Stone Bar here, the same time. Second, despite having that line in the description, however, this here lasts a whole 3 minutes just like most of the others. Now, the fun part is trying to get where the mistake is. If they accidentally copy paste one too many times, or what's the effect of this here actually meant to last 30 seconds? Because not only can the damage climb up to around 20%, it also stacks with both green sword talismans and significant problem, making it a fucking workhorse on rider weapon. Sadly, it doesn't seem to work with some skills or sorceries that can hit multiple times, like three-leg charge or a common laser, but you know what it does work with? A feature time. Not to mention, they're all compatible with Yokai's and that's what most people probably wait to hear. Yes, it does also work with the Regalia and Beret suits. It can work with Carrier Slicers, Water Foul Dance, Blood Cast, and a bunch of other actions of war that hit consecutive time. It's compatible with much more than I thought it would be, raising the question that this skill could very well have been intended to only last for 30 seconds. Because with the right talisman stacked around it, the damage difference is night and day. Next up is the Wound Quickly Gear. Don't let this gear being an awful stop you from grabbing it quickly more from your gun. Just grab both halves of the Deathless Medallion and just hook it up to the capital outskirts and use this grab as one of the most valuable gears. I don't know the exact amount of this gear. All I know is that this gear can never be broken unless it's maybe if you're in Golgo one, Power Guns, Giant Structures, loading the kettlebell to do that, but it's not even this is invaluable for many objects. You'll be able to flip around like a finger with that Power Guns, that Giant Structure, and outside of looking hilarious, it also gives you access to so many swing-focused longbows without ever needing to compromise on weight. Fast rolling is a thing of the past, at least in about 3 minutes. Apparently in PvP there are builds that revolve entirely around this single gear. If I had to guess, it probably has to be by having it knock it down like a wet towel when I'm doing that. This is what happens when what should have been given a 30 to 60 second buff gets 3 minutes. It's one of the best gears in the game. Perhaps way too good in certain situations. And those certain situations happen very often. The Windy Crystal gear gives you 3 extra eye frames to your dodge. I imagine it's useful in duels because it affects with people trying to control factors, but this particular gear leaves a bad taste in my mouth that I can't really ignore. The damage penalty. On a talisman, I completely understand why it's there. Here's a penalty. talismans are eternal. An hindrance like this belongs nowhere on a tutorial set, even if it is free. In fact, I'd be willing to wager the only reason the damage penalty is here in the first place is because people started remembering the avalanche effect with brain game combo into one and immediately combined this with the Ruby here to rework their glory. In which case, I can't really argue. But it's not any individual value to the think that this strategy is something else. I guess if you really hate the damage penalty that bad, you can put on a double shield or down on some flying crab legs and you'll never see that penalty again. But if you're willing to take it that far, using Feather Talisman alongside Dragon Crest Great Shield and one good defense incantation is only the next step after that. If I squint really hard, I can see it being useful immediately. Kinda. That's about it though. Gentlemen, ladies, bring out your Grand Sword Talisman. Bring out your uplifting aromatics and your Great Shield Talisman. All you need is a good blue weapon and use everything you need to complete the easiest level 1 run of your entire life. The opening bubble tier is already great on its own against high damage solid bosses, and doubly so if your HP is already low and you aren't trying to use your talisman yet. However, it has a hidden benefit that the item description didn't feel like mentioning. Starting an attack with any shield that has 100% physical damage negation prevents the bubble from popping. In fact, the more I reread that sentence, the more I'm realizing that probably wasn't the case. You know what? Ridiculous though. You can stack it with uplifting aromatics, but a throw sword user might want to save one for later, where massive defense is twice the one build. For strength builds, it's an even greater. Trading damage with something that's 7 where every 60 is plus 2 damage, and you want to land a huge hit or a weapon build with a slow windup, this will pretty much guarantee a 100,000 hit to the player damage itself. It's not a one-size-fits-all kind of cure, but for situations that find you firmly find it still knows something. The Crimson Bubble tier restores 30% of your max HP once your health approaches the 20% threshold. However, you still take damage from whatever attack issue is placed in. The utility of this tier ultimately comes down not to how good you are at not getting hit, but how good you are at allowing yourself to be hit by certain attacks. Let me explain. Most bosses have plenty of attacks that can and will two-shot you if you allow them to. Possibly even more than that if you're taking traffic with those positions. But a lot of those same bosses also have combo attacks, projectiles, other instances of reduced damage that are very little compared to the attack. I'm not going to list off all the examples, but this potentially becomes one of only tiers that will increase your overall HP when you take damage. It's also great for surviving set combo attacks with simple evasion doesn't seem like an option because if your HP goes below the threshold, the free health boost you get in the middle of being zero can very well save you without it, and prevent you from being two-shotted, but the opening bubble tier could do that more consistently. It's better against combo heavy bosses, bad assailants, and other enemies that will quickly beat you with small damage, because that's where you're most likely to walk away from the exchange with more health than you had before. If you can get it to work as intended, it pays off massively. But if you're pile driven by a strong enough attack, it'll do precisely dick and balls and you're just gonna die. The Crimson Coral bubble tier restores 5% of your max HP as a response to any instance of elemental damage. Overpowered? Not quite. Hilarious? Yes. It's the only tier that allows you to actually heal yourself by walking with lava. Yes, Rapid Magnafold in his arena also drops this effect. Any big enemy that has its own fuck everything button can easily use the effect of this and will barely even notice it's being people. Against lingering damage with small projectiles, however, is really pulls its weight. Mars lingering fire damage that pisses out around the arena during the second phase is pretty much completely nullified by this. Multi-hit spells like Stars of Ruin, Elden Stars, any crystal source, plenty of others can all argue the effects of this tier, sometimes to the point of barely even being able to tell you to take damage. It's a 15-second best which sounds really, I promise it's not. Use this during the Elden Beast fight when it summons its own Elden cells to chase you, and you won't even know it's there. And shit, you might even feel one. In case anyone didn't immediately already guess what rank I had plans to put this as, it's a mess. It's a mess. What else could it be? 15 seconds of zero FP cost, no limitations, no strings attached. Well, as long as some shitter doesn't come by and knock you over and interrupt whatever. Everyone wants to put this as an S tier buff because, oh my god, look at Comet Ace, or oh my god, Easter egg, oh my god, fuck Unendurable Frenzy. Look at Bog, I just melted that little piece of shit in like 2 seconds, oh my god, my build is so crazy. But the benefits also continue into summoning whoever you want without having to worry about the FP cost, making it great for low mind build. Don't feel like dealing with the massive FP cost of Quiche or Wallow, but you want to see what a low-level summon run would be like? This tier is exactly what you need. A lot of weapon skills that can be continuously held, like the two-lace charge and spinning wheel, no longer consume HP, but you still need to watch your stamina consumption. The great attacks can still and basically anything you don't have the XP for before any ability you'd rather just not have to deal with the XP cost, you can just whip it out. Despite what it gives you, it doesn't feel all that overpowered. I mean, sure, you can just shotgun and pull out whatever gap gun sorcery you have to whip and call it a day, but all any boss has to do is practice the age-old warrior technique of stepping to the right and fuck yourself and wasting a tier. This plus anything is a substantial bonus. One of the few tiers I just carry by itself if I wanted. Next up is the Purify. Actually, you know what? I'm not going to rank this one because it feels like it would be unfair to either this tier or all the others that came before it. It's a trump card to trump another trump card. That's the whole explanation and reason to be behind this tier. You aren't going to be packing this thing into your flask in any other instance except fighting Mog, and as soon as you've wasted him, you might as well throw it in the ground. In the best of cases, it's an extremely niche single-use item that you get a million bucks of all times with different types of uses both in PvE and in PvE. And in the worst of cases, you don't even really need it that much. The game's been circulating for around a year. There are already hundreds of videos talking about this one-shot build that made it the most outdated Elgato capture card, and it's like taking down mods before you can even get to stage isn't completely impossible with the sort of 4 mods that you're using for it. So I can't even say it's something you should specifically use, even if you're limiting yourself to. Oh, and if he does get to a second base, he still heals anyway. So let's be completely honest. I'm not ranking it, and this tier should consider itself really fucking lucky in case stuff here. Okay. I've done some thinking, and I've decided I am more than equipped to handle any pushbacks that find suitable. Ruptured crystal tiers are absolutely heavy. Probably the highest class of items. There's difficult to set up with 2 second delay following making it feasible and expecting only one time damage every time I got already know how to deal with the utility of that also means that if you can't protect you from the damage and the ice zone. I just don't give a good job. These skills are still amazing. If you're looking for any sort of logical argument for some academically reviewed source of evidence about you might as well be looking for that like the subscribe button. If you obviously haven't seen it. Just a reminder, or just a way. Okay, here's another. Yeah, the shit. I forgot what you. Then I forgot the strategy. It's a C. If someone invades you, you can pop it and you won't do this. Otherwise, who levels up in this game? But
Ready? Grab your guitar, get a musician, let's play.
okay, I'm just correcting this now because I know it's going to get brought up. Over the course of this video, I make multiple certain variables called motion values, which measures a percentage of damage a certain attack will hit for. It's like a monster. And in almost every instance, I end up falling into values.
We rarely receive
That's
visitors
not what
to
they're
the
called.
volcano
They're
manor
called
without
motion values.
invitation.
Okay,
Fascinating.
there are 91 ashes
And
of
not so
war in total.
talk
Some
about
are
the
bad,
burden of
some are
grace,
sad,
and if you
some are
have,
blatantly
rise with
racist,
us.
with spells and other abilities
Your
to
decision
find
is now
elsewhere
you
in
believe. The
game.
drawing room. I
Love,
am
you can
Tanith.
trust, you can down, you can ask.
The drawing, use the
Some of
key I
early
handed you.
videos I've written where I'm actually afraid of whether my opinions on some of these will end up with being wanted dead by a fractional community. Wanted dead. This video is sponsored by Wanted Dead.
Well, I don't believe it. All good, though. You'll do good work. Oh, Hatch's Emporium.
Slash games like Ninja Gaiden, Darksiders.
Cheers for that.
Lollipop Chainsaw. That was amazing. It games being a self-proclaimed late 80s cyberpunk gun fu with pop culture references wasn't enough to let you know it doesn't care. You can input a cheat code at the menu screen that unlocks easy mode and it's a pair of cat ears to your head. No, I'm not going to tell you because it's funny with you figure it out. Your pistol has unlimited ammo, it never needs to be reloaded, and fuck your ass and flash. It doesn't care.
What in heaven a volcano
the square
manor? I hope
triangle
you
like
understand.
heavy attack controls.
Well, as long as you, I thought perhaps, but no, before you could.
Wait for a week and somehow didn't get enough. No battle passes, no stupid ass 5 color group system
This
that only
blasphemous
exists to make
before you
feel
consider.
bored. This right here is what you call a game. are real, they were made by people with some actual goddamn spirit. Wanted Dead is available at up to a 50% discount on Xbox, PlayStation, and PC. The sale ends on September 4th on Steam, September 5th on Xbox, and September 13th on PlayStation. Use my link in the description and pinned comment to take a look at the game. Number 91, White Shadows with house with, and I can craft any number of bone darts, just aim them at the ground in front of something, and the AI almost always detects the sound and moves towards it. The art of distraction is something we've all been expecting. So why are you charging up to people what's functionally the same thing as just chucking a stone in front of something line of sight? I'm not saying it doesn't work, it's efficient enough at actually distracting them and running their attention to each other. But what's it good? Is Shadowgate being available in a couple areas earlier while only asking for being paid completely voids any reason to go after this app? Any use you find for this, Shadowgate can fulfill for a fraction of the likelihood. Number 93 and 3. Great bows are already shafted and weapons. They can't be infused. The only great bow you can infuse already has this as an evolved skill. And the fact that it uses standard scaling means you still uses even consider upgrading. Additionally, arrows cannot be part of the depth. And if I may ask, what's the point of piercing higher focus of the game? That wise is walking onto an isolated seed of darkness. I'm sorry, I'm playing Borderlands now. When was the last time you lined up a trick shot on a crowd of oblivious pumplefucks stumbling towards you in convenience fire formation? You have the first person Phoenix. First getting Jake. Go on and take an action war out of something.
The what?
Damn. Number 89, Sky Shot. I don't think I'm the first person to actually observe this, but trying to use Rain of Arrows without the necessary FP literally just does this ash in its place. Rain of Arrows can be used on all modes, unlike Sky Shot, which can be placed on light, regular size modes. It's only ever good at dealing with ranged enemies because of its surprisingly low reach, and because ranged enemies stay the fuck still, concealing the ashes downright shape or tracking when considered to be hard. But the few situations this can actually perform well in, Rain of Arrows will consistently be the better option to such a conclusive length that Sky Shot would honestly be better if it just didn't use FP. Number 88, Barrage. See how many bow ashes we've listed so far?
Did you read
Why
that
people
is the
don't
top?
like
You will
it.
become if
Barrage
you
is
are
a
low,
good
but
skill
you must
to
be.
have
This is a we
if
have no
you're
plan.
a status build. Not so good if you're built
You I am.
literally
This is
but
your
as an actual board, it runs into the same
never the
problem
way
as
is
Spoon.
it is the
It can
truth.
only be equipped on light bows.
Now
The
I
only
am
bow that
pleased.
doesn't start out with this sash by default is the composite bow. And I don't speak to anyone else, but I kind of like having Mighty Shot on a light bow for the extra damage and range. Two departments light
this?
bows tend to lack it.
You're new here at the manor, but if you come
Mighty
in
Shot
there,
on a
go
light
on.
bow gives us one of the only examples in the game where a bow build can actually be flexible. I have no idea why I would just get rid of that. Number 87, the Sweep. Holy shit, this thing is dejectedly bad. I tried to clear out a horde of those rot zombies by the rotten balcony, but that's it. And the damage was so bad, I gaslit myself into thinking I was missing something about the skill, and ended up testing it for the next 5 minutes just to see I wasn't doing something wrong. I don't know what ash ended up being cut for the sake of splitting a previously good skill into two separate shitty ones, but if you're waiting on some transparent feedback, I think you fucked up. Damage just barely climbs past the standard armor while only having movement value with efficiency, which is totally garbage. And if it's on a weapon by default, it's possible. Number 86, Blazing Long Strike. People have no idea how hard our strike is. So I think this spot is as good as the solar back. Highly telegraphed, easy to dodge, because it's just enough to save the not enough against enemies going for the vision, it's great, but then again, you have Scarlet Rot options like Ant Spur, a Giant Dragon Head, a Flower, a Rotted Avatar Club, a Clean Rot Soldier, Scorpion Stinger, and a fucking dog. The utility between Poison and Rot is OP's wild, and giving us a slightly deadlier variant that it does nothing but make us use, especially when we don't even receive it until killing Advanced Cavalry in the middle of a rotted swamp. Number 85, Assassin's Gambit. With the right talisman and armor setup, you can replicate this effect without ever needing to cast a spell. also have magic like Unseen Form and Assassin's Approach to help you out. The ultimate point being,
Hello again.
why the fuck would I ever use an
You
ash like
hunted
this
down
and deal
his
with the
servant.
self-harm
No, it's
penalty
quite
when I
alright.
can
I'll
just
give
boot
him
around
back
in my
some rest.
inventory for a few seconds and have a good
Cheers.
chance of finding something with a similar effect. The fact that there's any health penalty to begin with results in one of the most hilariously hopeless strategies PvP has ever seen. Because although you thought you were sitting, yes, you just took damage, and the reason it never seems to work for you in
Hello again.
might have something to do with the stupid big-ass health bar floating above your
Sharp, I was just
dipshit
holding
head,
on to
beeping
it
out
for
your
you. Here you go.
inventory like someone trying to turn on your car. Number 84, the King.
Straight to
It's
find.
good against shields. That's all I have to say about it. Number 83, Sacred Ring of Light. In comparison to its bigger brother, Ring of Shite is condescendingly bad. It's the type of bad that makes you wonder why it even climbed out of bed this morning. This is the best effort it can do. The lifespan on the bullet itself is only a half second. It still gets caught on walls despite being smaller than Nicholas Berry. And attacking these of 65, which is damage I would sooner scratch my balls with. Most other Sacred Affinity Ashes out before this one.
See if I can get that.
Underground all the way down to shared fucking
was fighting
order. Number
Rykard
82,
before
Square Off.
going to bed.
This feels like a bygone relic of the past. Even in Dark Souls 3, its utility in PvP was negligible. It does underwhelming damage, and the animation can be read like a Clifford book. The cheap cost and higher NV on the Stance Heavy is offset by the incredibly slow recovery time and lack of flexibility. It can only be placed on straight swords, making it one of the most restrictive weapon ashes in the entire game. Additionally, this skill being the default on most straight swords out of the box makes this ash kind of useless. I'd understand if maybe you could throw this on great swords too, but for some reason they decided the stamp
Today I'm
skill
going to show
would
you
be
how
acting
to
as two
find
separate skills, so I
Rykard.
guess that pulls
So there are
already
two
saturated
ways
enough.
that you
Number
can
81, Fox's Fury. 0 FP cost can't save this week. You've already spoiled us for the objective task. Right outside.
Now I am pleased.
Even put a powerful upgrade item right next to it just to make sure we have zero music. Number 80 is spinning weapon. No, not the absolute useful skill like the receptor that gives you a full use weapon throw. I'm talking about the one that barely spins 6 inches past in front of your face. The way the weapon is oriented during the spin means weapon length ultimately doesn't matter unless maybe projectiles seems pretty straightforward to me as well, but in Miyazaki land, things work a little different. Apparently, physical projectiles mean anything but regular arrows as physical projectiles, because I guess they're just too fast to making sense or something. I'm sorry, what can I drop? That's good.
I see you for fear is your usual. Now, of the true rule, the Erd tree, but it was all to the tarnished with like the Shah. Our lord, if the Erd, then we are willing. We at the Vault, if you follow the lords, he cannot come.
Are you starting to see the fucking problem? Number 75, the upward cut. The recovery time is slow as expected for the that required. Basically, judgment. And it reaches what you're learning for those who expect to. But whipping this is practically the same as showing your ass and finishing the movement and say, here, but you can't. There are very few attacks out there that can actually get reasonable nice with, and this is one of them. So this gets an automatic okay rating as the business. Sadly, there's very little situations where to really shine, even if it is fun further to look at fuckers over a small house. Number 74, Arya Breaks. Obviously, the giant but the stopping power is more than enough without anything especially solid. Came the hyper on the about the particle of the box. I have to work it in with a little foresight and I Number 72, Garrett Wood. I heard other players talk about Boston Pictures. But I'm afraid that the Boston Pictures isn't that big a deal. That makes the kid that you look at the signs with real time of Boston doesn't seem to impress. People know about it, especially in context of Golden Valley. I really feel that all part of Number 72 is Brown. I don't feel that I would touch that, but with the obvious way that all people that is very close to have that auditor or something basically it's still immediately obvious that something's asked about the telegraphed and as accuracy demanding ground slam all the way. Part of the thing that certainly wasn't missing was an even louder audio cue that lets people know someone in their zip code is about to receive a holy golden ass. They could catch in a Metal Gear style exclamation. And I genuinely don't think it would change how players react to this. The golden slam demands control precision with the base physical damage of 3 of 8 at dead center, but rippling out to a timid, disappointed yes, markedly better than ground slam. Expensive, being able to do less things. Number 7. But if you're willing to spend the extra half second to target to finality, it'll end up doing a few hundred more points of damage on average. I can't deny the damage on a weapon that's built around it, but dedicating an entire build around like this also means you have a problem with doing this video with it's actually pretty easy to get caught by the initial couple hitboxes. It yields just slightly less damage than you would expect, and this is doubly true for boss weapons. But the fact that it's pierce damage gives it good ability against low enemies, and there's quickly it's hard especially with the CC but it's in a much better spot than the number 68. I've seen a lot of different lists at this app. I feel like standing with that follow up the back of it's not awful. It is pretty bad. But if the follow up consistently Instant hyper armor that makes the first cyclone easy to land. The well-timed dodge can still escape the flight. This will be good back. Feels like spiking out the
close to this fucking dumbass.
It's not as straightforward as playing Shrek.
Holy shit.
Might still be better options across the board, but the DOT aspect
NG Plus is no joke, bro.
specifically situations where Bucky's standing still, oblivious, or just doesn't fucking care. Number 57, Gravitas. It honestly breaks my heart. My emotions wanted to be angry so badly because it helped me out so much. It's so unbelievably fun moving around LARPing as a riot police wizard, decimating crowds of mobs, slapping birds out of the sky, and blowing out their eardrums with the noise break on you. Like 5 times. But speaking strictly from like practice, which you did in this movie, Gravitas is made of 3 overlapping someone that dead simply will take 60 magic damage 3 times. It's a very important distinction to make when dealing with flat diseases, and it's also the main reason that this is every flat 20 force damage no matter what, which I do. And I learned the hard way that the initial ground stab and apparently carry. Number 56, lightning. The only kind of force standing that's surprisingly works extremely well. How the hear the distinct sound of a goat moaning its nuts off when they think they're having a mental breakdown. It feels flat, physical, and lightning damage. It scares off the player stats and not the weapon level, so you can stick it on a +0 dagger.
Oh.
It can carry parts pretty well if you have a close center around it with stuff like toolkits. Heavy armor probably isn't something.
Oh.
Number 55, Repeating Thrust. The only reason I would prefer this one over Warcraft is that it doesn't force you to take
16k.
It's a repeating thrust isn't a problem because it's compatible with other weapons. It actually works out otherwise, both of these are about as exciting. Number 54, Spinning Splash. Those default axes are actually incredibly balanced with what they are. Spinning Splash largely depends on what class of weapons you're using it with and why you use it. Spinning Splash is made up of 4 different animations, each of which varies slightly. Some axes have poise damage rather than set where that 90 really starts doing support. It can also be put on the Naga Kiba, which why is this one not lower on the list? That poison sucks, huh? It does. It's as capable as a pair of gelatin dentures, but you know what doesn't suck? The buildup. The fact that it accumulates more than 8 with regular poisonness, in addition to the 4-second lingering hitbox, makes this ash what poison moth-like wishes it was. 120 build-up every 7 seconds.
I see that you. This is your. Spare our Lord. Yes. Now, I will Farewell then. May your visit be fruitful.
Number 52, Vow of the Indomitable. This game is fast. Maybe not Bloodborne fast, but fast enough for 30 frames of invulnerability, which is the little appealing for sharing. Yes, this shit can nullify crash packs, and the fact that it's highly spammable means what higher packs like waterfowl. Number 51, Horror
What? What the fuck? Why is my game bugged? Can you not?
And time to wrong, maybe it's even
Fuck, I thought I jumped there. Boss fight is genuinely so easy with Serpent Hair. Almost too bad. Damn. Well, there's a trophy.
It's fun to use, and it's got a lot of weird little graphical benefits, but it's not something I'd bring up on later. Number 46, does piss damage, it barely poisons anything in and even impulse I have to upgrade my shield all the way to plus 25 is immediately coupled by the fact that I'd rather just dedicate those smithing stones to my axes because I'm not Captain Productive. The hyper armor on this has to probably contend with the last some match. Anything that's even close to it just stumbles backward like they got up against it. And no one ever expected to rip this out of the main handy weapon, so it's practically free damage. Number 45 is Vantage Dodge. If this thing fires, just either time to dodge with the hair-locked window or just rush the shit out of whoever's firing. Do not want that hair roll. Never think either of how to stop that. It's one thing called the secret. That's the dragon. Range on the arrow was disgusting. It almost really disgusting. Great for chasing down buildings with rifles. And they rather be at a single split. This does all the damage with a potato. Number 44, sword. It has some similarities to split slash. That's vital.
Oh, we got right.
One-handed sword sees the first animation with great weapons. The second, Alva's sword dance ends up being much stronger. It's all weapon types instead of just being kind of better than others. The initial two attacks have a surprising amount of hyper armor, which is kind of fun on any weapons like axes. Some great hammers usually that shit up like a midnight snack, so it's really satisfying weapon. And will get tripped up by what they think is effective. Great weapons with pole arms give you slower animation, but higher hit beats and a one step hits the second half of the slope is honestly massive.
That's weird.
Bloody slap. The use of this skill, I think, might be one of the most underestimated just because so few people that means that an entire command on this takes blocks, judgment fun, very vacuum, which ultimately means that it can get my solution from this dash, for instance. 50 plus HP per use means it's quite the gamble to just mindlessly fling this out without decent vigor, and the debilitatingly slow recovery understanding creates a lot of
It's true then. No. Defeat is not the end. Until then.
Number 42, Holy Ground. The projection of damage this match is more than enough to at least be considered on.
So, I harbor you no ill will. Even he was prepared to meet a wretched end. But any road, the volcano manor is known. Though we may yet, we hunted our own, and with every... Oh, great, I am the... We refuse to be... Oh, great, I am the recusant Bernal. We refuse to become you. Oh, great, I am the recusant Bernal. We refuse to become your pull.
But 108 base fire damage is slow, and any projectile that's slower than the best its heads can always be followed up with a...
So I need 5 faith, that's it.
And scaling with strength means it can give weapons like the bloodstained dagger and the starburst. Lift this shit out. Combined with the damage potential on high level build makes this a match that's unique in its class of its own. And by the time you face damage prospects, this action is one. Lion's Claw is
Sick, there's level.
that activates as quickly as the first fucking frame of the animation. He can literally just do this skill whenever the hell he wants. And as long as you have the help and whatever he is running, still as it is, so it's one of the worst matches I've ever taken in online stuff. It runs, it's like God's this and right about if it's
Alright, so there's Rykard. Rykard and Magma Wormrakar and the Bullgoat quest. So now all that's left to platinum the game, or at least get the platinum trophy. I've already platinumed the game, I just need to get the trophy. Gotta kill Radahn, fight the Mimic Tier, and then get the Frenzy Flame ending. So, Radahn, Mimic Tier, and then Fire Giant, Godskin Duo, Malekith, Horalu, Radagon, Elden Beast. But yeah, that's what I'm going to call it for today. I'm tired as shit. Thank you very much for watching, and I hope you all have a good night.